Hey, Dripping Springs. It is Ashley and Amber, and y'all are checking out Weekly Drip Season 6, Episode 25. Boom. Boom, baby. We're calling this the Weekly Drip Almost After Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time changes are coming. It will be pitch black dark here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Halloween, Amber.
Happy Halloween. This is my favorite. Okay, maybe I'm weird, but Halloween is my favorite, not just because it's my kid's birthday. It was my favorite before that. But Halloween is legit my favorite holiday over all of the other ones. Halloween's my fave.
I love Halloween and 4th of July.
That's a good one too. That one
Yeah. And the reason I like them is there's not like a ton of like tradition that happens that you like have to follow. Like
you get to kind of make your own tradition.
Yeah. And it's like it's not a weird thing if you do that. Speaking of traditions, I know you have a birthday tradition for your girl. Will you share that with us? And then I want to know what you did this year.
So the birthday tradition is for every year that my daughter is old, that's how many pumpkins we get. So this year is 19. So we don't get 19 like big carving pumpkins. We usually get like a reasonable number of carving pumpkins, a number that like we can carve. And then we get, of course, I have to have at least one white one because obviously, and then I have to have at least one green one because obviously, and then we always get one of those like peachy colored ones. And if I can find like a real ugly, lumpy, bumpy one, I'm gonna get that one too. And then the rest of them are usually more like the gourds, like the small ones, like the little orange ones. Some years we'll carve them out and we'll put little tea lights in them. Some years we'll just leave them whole and have like all the different pretty decorative gourds and put those around the house. It just kind of depends on what draws our attention. My daughter had asked if we were going to stop doing this year and maybe stop at 18. And I was like, oh, I feel like I'm 18 years committed to this tradition at this point, and it would be weird to do it any other way. So who knows? She might be 40 getting 40 pumpkins.
Well, I was wondering, like, they're spread out and about, or you keep them all together for like a
like the carving pumpkins and the pretty pumpkins. Usually I keep those on the porch, or I might have a couple of them in the house, like at the entry table, so you can walk in and see that. And then the little ones, those ones are definitely dispersed kind of everywhere. They're in the living room, they're in the kitchen, they're in the windowsills, they're in the dining room. They are wherever I can find a place to put one of 19 pumpkins.
Well, only 21 more years to go to further understand where you're going to put 40 pumpkins. I love it.
Maybe we'll resort to stickers one year. Just use pumpkin
stickers. Clever
stickers. I'll break into our house and leave pumpkin stickers everywhere.
Well, I love, like, we were talking about it being your favorite holiday, and it was like mine too. I also like 4th of July because, like, you can kind of do your own thing, and that is definitely your own thing. Like, what a cool day to have a kiddo. I mean, childbirth is pretty scary, so Halloween to do something scary, obviously, it does go hand in hand.
Yeah, I think so. And then, we like to do the regular trick-or-treating. My daughter did try to tell me, I invited her to go trick-or-treating with Philip and I this year. And she's like, I'm too old to go trick-or-treating. And I'm like, excuse me, I am not too old to go trick-or-treating. So I don't know where this is coming from.
Where do you like to take him to trick-or-treat? And I'll share my spots too.
I have a few places that I've really enjoyed over the years. One year we went to Headwaters, and that was really nice. Not quite as crowded as going to Belterra. Although Belterra is a good time, I do appreciate that there are treats for kids and adults as kind of a thing that definitely happens in Belterra. But the traffic is wild and it's just kind of crazy. We did Calaterra the year before last, and that was also pretty good, but they're a little bit more spread out. I really liked Arrowhead Ranch. That one was a good one. And I also really liked the neighborhood that I used to live in, which is Goldenwood West off of 1826 by Rimrock. That one is kind of a sneaky one. It is a little bit further that you have to walk to go to those houses, but they got the full-size candy bars in the back. So just saying.
I learned early on that Harrison Hills, right in the middle of Drip across the street from Dripping Springs Elementary, they too have the full-size candy bars. But the properties are more spread out. We are seeing eye to eye on Arrowhead. That's probably my favorite go-to. I really appreciate how that neighborhood decorates for Halloween.
Yes.
I have done Belterra and Headwaters, but I don't like to walk uphill for trick or treating.
That's fair.
Yeah, that. So I'm like, if I want to do high density trick or treating, then I'm gonna hit Texas Heritage Village right behind the Holiday Inn. That neighborhood like pops off. So if I have like a short timetable to get it done, that's what I'm gonna do. Man, you have an adult child now. I have a freshman in high school. So we're on like the end of this phase. It's so bittersweet. Like, thank God for your youngest, like holding it down for us. Like, we need him, his spirit and his joy.
I think he might be like me, and he might enjoy this further than a lot of other kids do. I'm gonna take it.
I actually kind of love seeing older kids trick or treating. There's way worse things to be doing, so I'm into it. I'm totally into it. Like,
honestly,
totally.
I might even a little bit prefer that, because of course the littles are going to go trick or treating, but when you see the bigs, the ones that are still like keeping that spirit alive, like, oh, it's so good.
It is so good.
It makes my heart happy.
It is so good.
But there were a lot of celebrations that happened last weekend. I think most all of the fall festivals and everything happened last weekend, but there are still a few left to go. 12 boxes popping off for the next few days. Friday, they have a pet costume contest at 7:00. So if you want to dress up your pet, you don't have littles, or if you do have littles, either way, you want to dress up your pet, you can go do that at 12 box at 7 tomorrow. Then on Saturday, they are doing their Fall Harvest Festival, and they're doing all kinds of stuff with that, including having a costume contest that's best scarecrow or harvest themed costume at 12.
Ooh, I love that.
Corn on the cob eating contest, and also a family-friendly scarecrow build-off, which I feel like sounds like so much fun.
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Yeah, so those looked really, really good. Those look really good. And they did their trunk or treat last weekend too. So I totally missed that. I don't know where I was. I don't know what I was doing. So we've got those coming up, and then we're gonna hop on over to Bee Cave. Bee Cave is having their sorry, my alarm went off. Bee Cave is having their Haunted Trail 2025 at 9:00, and that's happening on both Thursday and Friday.
Oh, that's
and then
cool.
I know, it looks really cool. It's like a whole. It looks good. It looks good. So you follow the haunted trail. I don't know if there's a map or you just like have a tour guide. I don't know. I haven't done it before.
Hey, not Halloween related, but breaking news for Bee Cave. Trader Joe's opened at 9 a.m. this morning.
Oh! We have a Trader Joe's on this side of town, y'all.
Yeah, I mean it's much closer than it was before.
Yeah.
Much closer. So it's in the Office Max, like across from Old Navy in the
Mm-hmm.
Galleria. Anyway, we can go back to Halloween, but I saw that and was like, oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be awesome. I love their flowers.
Me too. They last forever. Ever and ever.
And then bringing it back to Dripping Springs, of course, Dripping Springs Ranch Park is doing their Invasion Haunted House and Hayride, which all of the proceeds go to the Burke Center for Youth. And that's going to be happening both Friday and Saturday from 7:30 to 10. And then I saw something very briefly that between 10 and 11 is blackout hour. So I don't know if they just like turn all the lights off and then you have to like wander through it fully blacked out. I don't know. It sounds wild, y'all. And then the last thing that I have, which is not Halloween related, but very, very important for our community, as well as in light of everything going on recently, is this weekend on Sunday is the 28th annual Empty Bowls Project. And the funds for that go to Helping Hands, which helps feed our community. So especially in light of everything that's going on right now, really that much more can use our help. But I'm going to be completely honest, they sell out every year. So I'm sure that will happen again this year because we sure show up for that particular event. I'm super looking forward to it. I think it's always fun. Try different soups. You can buy additional coupons. Gosh, I don't even remember how many different places there are that are doing soup this year. It's usually a lot. I feel like it's usually like 20 plus that are from all over Austin, not just Dripping Springs. But there's all different kinds. There's everything from like chili to chowder to like more traditional soups to Italian soups. Like they really, last year I had it was like a boar and shrimp gumbo kind of thing, and it was good. It was not, I didn't know that they were going to have soup like that there. I thought it was going to be like just regular old soup. Nope, they got that too, but then they got the extras.
I think we could go like down a whole like rabbit hole of what quantifies as actual soup. But it doesn't matter in this context because it's all for a good cause. This is Helping Hands' largest fundraiser every single year. With that, Amber and I have probably mentioned at some point that we are a part of Empower here in Dripping Springs. Yes. And our fearless leader, Dr. Michelle Went, has kicked off the Empower the Table initiative. So you'll see a bunch of women in business offering opportunities if you want to help stock the pantries at Helping Hands. There's a lot of drop spots around town. You can also obviously go to Helping Hands and drop there as well. And you're going to start seeing a QR code pop up. So if you're unable to make it to Empty Bowls this weekend and you still want to participate, but you're not sure what you want to buy and so on and so forth, with a click of a button, you can donate directly to Helping Hands. Like that's where the QR code goes. So it doesn't even like funnel through us. My office will be a drop location. I'm in the Keller Williams building right behind McDonald's in downtown Drip. That initiative is going to wrap up mid-November, so there is definitely time. Without getting too political, on November 1st, SNAP benefits end for a lot of people. And I know that we live in an area of a little more affluence, but it's worth reminding that two of our elementary schools, Dripping Springs Elementary and, oh my gosh, it escapes me. Starts with a W. Tell me you're over 40 without telling me you're over 40. What's the other elementary on the west side of town? Right by Dripping Springs School. No, that's no. Walnut.
Walnut. Yes. I'm like, well.
And Dad, this is broadcasting to you live, so we can't even edit that out. I know where I live, guys. But I say that to say this, those are Title I schools, which means there are families in there that are struggling. And we as a community don't let our neighbors struggle. So this would be a really good opportunity to help fill the gap until things can resume back to normal. And unfortunately, we don't know when that normal is going to be. November also has a really big food holiday in it where there is tradition and family get-togethers and so on and so forth. That can be a really stressful, taxing time. There's lots of folks out there on these assistance programs, and you would never know it. They're your neighbors, friends of your parents to friends of your kids. I mean, they look just like you and I. So we hope you'll join us and pitch in.
And if there's any customers of COIT coming up that would like to send donations with us, we are also more than happy to pick those up and take them ourselves. You can just let us know when we're out there that you have some donations that you'd like to make, and we're happy to take them and make sure that they get into the appropriate hands that need them over at Helping Hands. Absolutely.
Well, with that, happy Halloween. Get out there, get all the goodies, all the candy. Stay safe, stay well. If you're around at Empty Bowls, please don't hesitate to come say hello. And other than that, we will see you next week for Weekly Drip After Dark. After almost dark.
Almost dark, yeah.
All right.
Bye, have a great week. Happy Halloween.